All right, and welcome in fans watching on Trailblazers.com here with the 2012-13 NBA Rookie of the Year, Damian Lillard. Damian, talk about the day and what it's meant to you so far.
It's been a great day so far. I got my family out here to support for the occasion, and it means a lot to be named Rookie of the Year. Just coming from the position I came from growing up in Oakland to being at Weber State and just being up against it, then having a setback after breaking my foot. It seems like it was just yesterday, and to come from that position and to be able to find myself here today is just a blessing, man.
We've all known, and we're going to get to some fan questions here in a moment, and I've got them. So if you're on the chat, log in and shoot us your question. I'll ask as many as I can. We all knew this was kind of a foregone conclusion, especially the way you were playing mid-season, that you would win this award. What we didn't know, and is historically significant, the unanimous part of it. And just a couple of days ago, we found that out, that it was unanimous. To be able to join that select group, be just the fourth guy to win it unanimously, does that make it extra special to you?
Maybe I need to be filled in on that a little bit more because I'm honored to be Rookie of the Year, period.
David Robinson, Ralph Sampson, and Blake Griffin, the only unanimous.
I mean, that's the fact that it was unanimous is big time. Just having that company, and it just lets me know that I did a really good job this year, and that's great. But what's more important to me is what's in front of me. Like I just said, this is just an acknowledgement of the type of season that I had, and that season is over with, and now it's just time to look forward. But as far as the unanimous part, man, that's an honor.
We said on the broadcast a lot that there was this talk of the rookie wall, which you got sick of hearing about, but you got better as the season went on, and you mentioned how early on you weren't getting as much attention from defenses, but you had to work so much harder for everything as the season went on, yet your numbers got better and you got more efficient. How was that possible?
I think the biggest thing was just accepting that it was going to be a challenge. It's a lot of small things that go into stuff like that. When teams start to pay more attention to you, and they start to set up their defense to take away your strengths, then that's when watching film and just going over little small actions after practice, getting comfortable making certain passes that'll be the only passes there, practicing different types of pull-up jumpers. And that, just really taking pride in making sure I didn't skip those things is what allowed me to get better as the season went on.
We'll take a couple questions from fans now. What was the most memorable moment of your rookie season?
I think it's two different times that could be the most memorable, and that's the game winner against New Orleans and my game at Oakland. But the game in Oakland probably take the cake because I remember it was almost every face seemed like it was a familiar face. Like my whole family was there.
You had a whole suite.
Every friend. I mean, like it was 2 suites filled up. It was people all over the arena. It might have been like 400 people waiting after the game, and I'm sure it was more that came that didn't stick around. And to have that type of game in front of all the people that was there when I was 4th grade. I knew these people since I was in 4th grade, 3rd grade, and to have them all see me grow into this and have that type of performance. It was big time, man.
It's amazing that of your 30-plus point games, most of them came on the road. Only one came at home, and in some pretty big buildings. And some of your best performances came under some pretty bright lights.
Yeah, it's in those situations, it's easy to curl up under a rock and not want any part of it. But I think I was able to do it because I'm not afraid to fail in those situations. Playing at home, I wasn't afraid to not play well in front of them. Madison Square Garden, I wasn't afraid to not play well.
New Year's Day, Madison Square Garden, hitting the three.
I wasn't afraid of it, and I think anytime you're not afraid to fail at something, then all your worry goes out the window. Anything you got to worry about is gone.
Rob Blazers asks, what's it like seeing yourself in commercials now?
It's kind of weird. I think now that I'm actually a part of it and I see how they're made and I'm actually on the set, when I see them on TV, it's like, instead of actually watching the commercial, I'm breaking down the time we did that, like what I was doing when we did it. And it's cool just to get all the tweets and all the text messages of people around the United States that get to see them.
What is your favorite non-basketball memory from Portland this season?
My favorite non-basketball moment was probably I forget the name of it, where they introduced us all and we were all on the stage. It was just like towards the end of the season. We did it at the Rose Garden one night.
Oh, yeah, the Fan Fest.
The Fan Fest, that was fun. I had a lot of fun there.
You seem like, I mean, some guys at times in the past don't love that kind of stuff. They kind of go through the motions. And we said you were having a ball.
No, it's fun. Because I have a real problem with being like antisocial to people that support us like so much. And I go out in public all the time. I go out to eat. I go to the mall, the movies. I just went skating last week.
You tweeted the other night, we're going to Oaks Park skating.
Yeah.
You actually did it.
Yeah, I went. I love stuff like that because, the fact that people appreciate stuff like that so much, that means so much to me. And, being able to go to that, be a part of that Fan Fest, I had a ball, man.
I was kind of surprised when I talked to you earlier today and said, where'd you go? Have you been in Portland?
Yeah, I've been here. My first thought was I'm not going to be paying rent for a house that I'm not going to stay in. So I'll be here. Plus, my sister is still in school, and I really don't have nowhere to run to other than Oakland. But I like it here, so I'm pretty happy with just being in my home here.
Have you taken time off from basketball? Have you gone back in the gym? I mean, what do you plan there?
I haven't. People have been telling me how important it is to let my body recover because I played in all 82 games, led the league in minutes. So I really just been trying to stay away from it. But I found myself last week shooting 100 free throws, which was light, but I couldn't help but get in there and feel like I was doing something.
Big summer for the team, and some people have kind of asked the same kind of questions. What will you be serving as if Neil Olshey asks you to help with the recruitment process of some free agents that can help change the team?
I'll be being a recruiter, I guess. One thing I won't do is blow smoke to somebody. I'm going to tell them the pros. I haven't really experienced any cons of being a part of this organization, honestly, and that's basically what I'll do. I'll be honest with them. And, I let them know what I feel like we're going to be and how they could help us become it.
One more question, we'll let you go. Who is your toughest matchup against this season?
The toughest matchup was Chris Paul, just because of how he was tough, man. He can score the ball, he can pass the ball, and he makes it so hard when he raises everybody's level of play. When he has DeAndre Jordan going, he gets Blake Griffin going, and he's getting Caron Butler wide open threes in the corner just by looking everybody off. And then Matt Barnes. And then even when Eric Bledsoe in the game, you could hear him yelling to Bled. You could hear him yelling to him from the bench. And, it's crazy to watch, even on defense, how much of a pest he is on the ball, pick and roll defense. And, there was a lot I could learn from him.
Where are you putting this?
I don't know. I really haven't.
By all your Rookie of the Month awards?
Well, the Rookie of the Month, they're just sitting on a shelf in the living room.
Well, that'd be nice in the middle of all of those.
It's too tall. The shelves are like, the Rookie of the Month fit inside of them. They go up the wall, but I don't even know where I'm going to put the skills challenge when it's just sitting on the table in the living room, just sitting there. So I got to figure out something.
Great season. Great day once again. Congratulations. Thanks for taking the time as always.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Damian Lillard, your Rookie of the Year. As we go back, fans, stay tuned to Trailblazers.com. The rest of the summer, got a busy summer coming up as we just talked about. Thanks for watching as always. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.